We have special powers. We have them. You do not have them. Like, you have them. You have the ability to change your life today. Hi love, welcome to Guided by Helly. My name is Helly and I'm guiding you to your dream reality. So go ahead, like and subscribe. I'll give you a couple seconds. Like it, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. If you found this video, it is because there is a message in here for you. It is not a coincidence. You absolutely have, I don't even have that many people watching my videos at this point in time. So clearly this is a message for you. So stay all the way to the end so that you can get that message. I have ADHD, so I like to bounce around. But by the end of this, the message becomes clear and concise and you will understand exactly what I am saying. So if at any point you're like, what is this bitch talking about? Don't worry. Wait a couple seconds. I will answer those questions every single time. So today I wanted to talk about, I feel like I'm not really good at saying exactly what the fuck I want to talk about because who knows what the fuck I want to talk about. But I feel like I have been doing a lot of you guys, we have to do this and we have to do that. Maybe you have been experiencing that to yourself. Maybe you are telling yourself I have to act this way. I have to eat these foods. I have to do these certain things. I have to do all of these things now. Now I have to do them. They have to get done or else I'm going to judge myself, or else I'm going to talk shit about myself, or else my dreams aren't going to come true. You have all of this negativity brewing in your mind, all of these rules that you made up, all of these blocks that you literally created and you made them up to stop you from experiencing joy, from reaching your goals, from doing all of this. And I want to take a pause on that. I want us to step away from that energy for the 30 minutes that I'm going to yap and step into the energy and understanding and knowledge that you are a divine being. The energy that you choose to focus on is the energy that is going to expand. You are an expander. You are a magician. You make things happen. You make mountains move. You are a divine being, okay? Anything that is happening in your reality right now can be adjusted and transformed because of you, because you are a magical being, because you have the knowledge, the understanding, the ability. You were born with this ability. This is not a right. This is not earned. This is not anything. It just is. You have this magic ability, especially to my women and uterine born. Actually, I don't even want to say anything like that, but speaking from myself as a woman, I know how divine I am as a woman, okay? I know the energy that I carry. I know the talents, or not talents, but I know the abilities that I have. I bring souls to this earth. As a woman, I have the ability to bring a soul to this earth. And you think that I'm just a human in the 2-dimensional sense, or I guess 3-dimensional sense. You think that I don't have divine beings. I'm not, I am a portal for souls. As a woman, I am a portal for souls. And I am led to believe that it ends and it begins and ends there, that there's nothing beyond that. No. And this is something that we have felt. If you're listening to me, I know that you feel this. You have felt special, magical. When you were little, you were playing with leaves and making potions, or you were water or whatever, some element, fire. I don't know if you were lighting things on fire, but you have already been drawn to these ceremonies. They were natural in you. When you were little, you would go out and you would break the leaves and break the sticks and you would put it into a pile and you would do whatever, but that was natural to you. That is human nature. You are a magic, and I don't even like to say witch because they have ruined that word. They took let me tell you something like this. The Salem witch trials was a time when they literally just killed brown women because they were natural healers so that they could replace them with male doctors. So that you can go pay hundreds of thousands, and we already understand that. We don't even need to get into the issues of all that. But as human beings and as women and as we have special powers. We have them. You do not have them. You have them. You have the ability to change your life today. You have the ability to transform who you are right now in this very moment. You know why you feel like it takes a long time, and why, I got to do all this work, and why you feel like it's not really happening. It's just a feeling. It's because as soon as you start to make motion, you get distracted by old retired thoughts. Old thoughts that are expired. They hold no space, but when they pop up, you're not shooing them away. You're not no. You're inviting them in, and then you're wait, this feels comfortable. You're this feels comfortable. This this is familiar, you know? It's like if I were to go back home to the home that my parents sold the house that I grew up in, but like if I were to go back to that house, even though so much trauma happened within those walls, even though it was complete chaos, it is still home, and it would still make me smile. It would still make me comfortable. And that's where you are with your past. It is not serving you. You're aware. That's why you're here. You want to transform your life. You've asked the universe, please send me the messages. Please send me the understanding of what I need to know to make those next steps. That's why you're here. Okay? However, we need to cut off the past. We are done with her. Okay? So even though it feels familiar, even though it feels homey, even though it feels comforting, we know that we are choosing to step away from it. This is off the record, universe. I don't do this anymore. This is the past. In the past, I struggled with sugar addiction, okay? Just because I have decided that I'm not going to engage in that addiction anymore, does that make cupcakes not taste very good? No, they're delicious. They're delicious, but I'm choosing not to eat them because I'm choosing to cut off that addiction because it is harming me. Because it is stopping me from being who I want to be. It is affecting my confidence. My sugar addiction was, how we say things matters. The sugar addiction that I was experiencing in the past was affecting my confidence, was affecting my health, was affecting my mindset, which then affects everything. It affects my aura, it affects my energy, it affects the way that I affect people. Okay? So what I have to do, and what you have to do, is find that thing. Look at those things and say, no more. The past, those stories that you told yourself, okay? I'm realizing how much really needs to be dug out, okay? In terms of these negative self-talks. I just did a reading for myself with tarot cards right before I did this, and it read me to filth because it was like, girl, you're still doing the fucking negative self-talk. You're still saying such horrible things to yourself. So, like, I know that you think that you're doing great and all this stuff, but, like, it's still there, so still notice it so you can still dig it out. It's like as if you were to be planting, like, flower pots. They can get moldy at the bottom. If I were to take half of the soil out and leave the other half at the bottom and didn't dig all the way out and get all of that rot out of that pot, and I were to just plant on top of it, the plant that I planted is going to rot. So it's like, girl, get in there. Dig out that old story and disconnect. Dig it out and disconnect. Okay? Dig it out and disconnect. Do you understand? Like, it is so important because you are a magical being. You can transform this. You have the capability to become who you are by digging it out and disconnecting from the past. Those old stories, okay, I could sit here and say, do this, and this, and get tons of engagement on these videos and make them like really broad and like really cutesy and be like, okay, now get out your candles and get out your sleep time masks and we're gonna go and but that's not gonna help you, okay? And for some of you, that would harm you because you would look at that and be like, well, I'm not doing my FaceTime masks. I'm not doing my FaceTime masks, what? I'm not doing my meditations, I'm not drinking my lemon water, I'm not da-da-da-da, and I am here to help you, I'm here to remind you, I am you reminding you that you are divine, that you are magic, that you have the ability to transform your life. That old story that you were telling yourself, it is not real anymore. If you want to keep playing that version of yourself, you can act like that however you want. You know what I mean? You can act like that. You can put on the dress, you can put on the clothes, you can act like your old self all you want, but it does not change the fact that it is no longer you. It is an act. You can't let go of the old clothes. You're like, but I have so many memories in these. Like, I have so metaphoric clothes, and I'm saying like wearing the characteristics of your old self. You're like, I don't want to get rid of them. I have so many memories, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm so attached to this. You're not realizing that if you were to clear out all that space, you would be able to put new clothing in your closet, new ways to dress up, new ways to express yourself, ways to express yourself that actually match who you are today and not who you were. Because if you want to be that person, you've done it before. You know what I mean? When we've already done something, there's no like, oh, I wonder if I can make this happen. Like, you can be that. You can be that all you want. You can be that today, right? But you're here because you want better, because you want tomorrow, because you want more, because you want to be who you are meant to be. You want to be the forward version of yourself, not the back version of yourself. You would like to become, and you already have become the version that you are trying to be. You just haven't allowed yourself to fully express that. You haven't allowed yourself to fully understand that. You haven't even stepped fully into that energy yet. It's already there waiting for you to just understand. It's as if there is a present. Somebody came and put a present underneath your bed, but you haven't gone there and unlocked it, so you don't even know it's a Birkin bag under your bed right now. But you haven't looked and opened it, so you're living as if you don't have a Birkin bag under your bed. But in reality, the universe put a Birkin bag under your bed. And that is like, you haven't, just because you haven't noticed the Birkin bag yet, doesn't mean it's not there. It's under your bed waiting for you to open it up, right? Right? And when you see it, you're going to get that little glimmer of hope. You're going to be like, wait, is that an orange box under my bed? Wait, what is it? What is it? What is it? And you're going to get this inspiration. You're going to start digging. And you're going to be like, oh my God, wow, what is it? And you're not going to know until you have fully opened it, right? That is life. You will never know what you are going to get until you have fully opened it. So keep in mind that you cannot change the future if you are living in the past. If you are still repeating the same thing to yourself, like, oh, I'll never make it. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, I'm blah, 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 blah. That's what you're going to find. You're going to find things. And the stories that you have told yourself got you here. Okay. So they were good. They were great because you're in a good spot. You're here. You're finding yourself. This is why we are here right now. We are finding ourselves. We are moving forward. We are connecting to the universe, right? It's time to do more. So the thoughts have to, again, change, right? It's like we shed skin. We physically shed our skin to get new skin to grow into. It's time to shed it. If you kept all... Ew, I just had a horrible, horrible, horrible metaphor, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you have kept all the skin and didn't shed any of it since you were a baby, they would be doing like medical examinations on you. Like it would be like, what is this? Like you would look, I would assume disgusting. Like if you had, like if you didn't ever shed the skin and you still had all that skin on your body and it was just layers and layers and layers of like dead skin. Ew. I think you understand the picture what I'm trying to say. I don't know why that metaphor was so gross. But like, do you see what I'm saying? Like you have to shed it. And when we shed it, it might feel like hell. The universe might have to rip it from your cold fucking hands. Okay? But they're gonna get it out of your hands. Okay? Don't let it kill you. Don't let your hands be cold. Let your hands stay warm and be like, okay, fine, I'll release. Fine, I release it. Fine. I'm fine. I'm done struggling. Fine. I won't struggle anymore. Fine, I'm letting it go. Struggle, I'm letting it go. Negative self-talk, I'm letting it go. Doubt, I'm letting it go. I'm done. No more doubt. I am done. I am done. No more struggle. No more stress. I'm done. I'm done and I feel so good. Like something that I have been doing, it finally clicked for me is like, stop feeding those negative thoughts. Like just because they pop up, literally say no. Say no. I had been having thoughts about the failure and I'm never going to make it and it's going to take forever and nobody's da-da-da. This is what the thought is. Oh my God, I love when I get to chat because I get to discover things about myself. The thought that I have been having is that this is the best. This is the best I'll ever be. I will never break out of this cycle that I am in of like, I'm doing well. I'm succeeding little by little by little. And oh my God. And I'm thinking like, oh my God, I'm never going to break out of this fucking cycle. It's just going to be forever and ever and ever. No, stop. No, you're fucking that thought, that voice, that silly ass liar, that delusion, like that distraction, that lie, the devil, that thought. Done. No room here. You're not paying any rent. You're actually not even making me any money. Replace it with a better one. That thought comes up and I've trained my mind to automatically redirect. Like when you see a hot dog, your mind associates it with ketchup. When you see the sun, maybe your mind associates it with the moon. When you see pink, maybe your mind associates it with love. When you have those thoughts come up, your mind will associate it with the opposite through affirmations, through truly just saying no. If you catch yourself, say no. Say no. Be mindful. Tune in to where your thoughts are. If you're having a day where your thoughts are just all over the place and they feel like your thoughts are leading the day, that's where we stop. We breathe. We do a mantra. We do a little exercise. I'm going to do an exercise that I'm pretty sure, I don't know, somebody else probably does this as well, because like humans, we always do the same things, but we're all the same. We're all one. But, okay. So I'm going to hold my hands out. I'm going to put both of my feet on the floor. I'm going to put my hands out. And I'm going to tell the universe, put all of the beautiful energy into my hands. The gorgeous, stunning, happy, joyful, like, oh my gosh, the energy of a woman who just knows who she is. She is just so confident. She's so sure of herself. I can feel my hands literally getting warmer. Like the energy is finding my hand. My hands are a magnet for beautiful, stunning, healthy, radiant energy. I feel my hands filling with this energy. And now I'm going to start packing my hands like a snowball. Just start packing. It's getting really compact. You can open your eyes or close your eyes, whichever helps you focus more. And now I'm compacting. I'm really feeling that ball of energy in my hands. It's so great. It's so radiant. It's so beautiful. And I'm packing it tight. I'm compacting all of that beautiful, radiant energy into a tiny little ball, as if I'm packing this tinfoil little tiny ball. I'm packing it together into my hand. And now I have this tiny little pill-sized ball of radiance, of energy, of beauty. And I swallow. And I feel the warmth fall down my esophagus, into my stomach, and fill my entire body with beauty and radiance. And I genuinely, the colors around me have gotten brighter. My energy is vibrating higher. I feel more beautiful. I feel safe. I feel cozy. I don't think of anything no lack, abundance. I literally, I feel so abundant. I feel on fire. I feel like I'm glowing from within when I do this. And there are so many ways that we can do this. There are so many ways, like you are a divine being. Whatever you made up when you were little and you were playing with water and you were putting weird intentions, or you were making little cauldrons and you were doing these things, do that. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to find a TikTok to tell you how to do a little ritual to feel radiant and beautiful. Okay? You don't have to. You know it. You know it. It's in you. You don't have to watch a single video from me ever again. We only do it because it brings us joy. So please watch my videos. But you don't need that. It's in you. You are the magic being. Your guides brought you here to where we are, to this conversation, to me and you. You did that, okay? You followed the path. You read the sky. You followed the North Star. You did that. You and your relationship and the conversations that you have with the universe every single day, the downloads that you get, the way that you can be walking anywhere and you pick up inspiration that tells you something about your day. You can be struggling with something and you see a flower. This is an example. Snowy, gray, nasty, disgusting. And I see this purple flower growing in a space that it otherwise shouldn't be growing. And it told me, you can do whatever you want. This purple flower just thought, yeah, I can grow whenever I want. I don't have to follow the seasons. I don't have to follow the rules. It can be snowing and gray and nasty and disgusting, and I'm still gonna grow. And that is how you move through life as a magic being and as an abundant being. You just see things and it brings inspiration to you on your journey of life. Okay? I think that is all I have. Or was there one more thing that I had to say? I think I'm just going to leave it there. I feel like all of the words have gotten out of me, and I feel like the message that was supposed to come has came. Oh, okay. So if you like this, please like and subscribe. Please talk to me in the comments so that I am not here by myself just chatting, which I'll still be here chatting. So I will see you guys on Sunday for our Sunday video. If you have any suggestions for what you would like to see from me, I'm always loving to just hear from you guys. Honestly, just talk. Just say something. Just say whatever comes to your mind. Say a mantra that you're using. Say something that has helped you. Say something completely irrelevant to this video that is just like something you need to share. Use this comment section as the space for that so that it can help my ego. That's basically... Okay, we don't need radical honesty right now. All right, I love you. I will see you guys on Sunday. Mwah.